95% of men, goodness gracious, her father included, in a recent study admitted to using a method for getting sex from a woman they knew didn't want it. And all these researchers had to do was to promise one thing, that no one would ever find out. So like the researchers themselves, I assume, right? Like if they were men, they too would have admitted to using a method for getting sex from women that didn't want it, right? So like everyone is a rapist now. The study had 2,689 men. A clear representative of the global community. Their ages ranged from 18 to 34. These are not prisoners. These are just regular people. A community sample. 2/3 of them were employed full-time. And half of them were in relationships. Oh, the tactics included get her away from everyone. Isolate her. Get her somewhere private and under your control. Keep her drunk if she's already drunk. Some of them used physical restraints, and 2/3 of these occasions ended in sex he wanted. So the same men are in your comments right now, or in my comments. Do not say not all men, be hysterical, panic, exaggerate. I have a study that I do not link to. So, first and foremost, I want you to recognize the pattern, right? Blue check mark. A picture made with Grok in order to push it up the social media algorithm. And if you click here, third world country. Why is this important? Well, because in third world countries, money has a different value. And so every dollar there is worth $100 here. And by going on social media and creating outrage, right, like making so that people respond, generates cash for this individual, which may very well not even be a woman. Why is this stupid? Well, besides the fact that it doesn't link to the study, men in a recent study admitted to using a method for getting sex from a woman they knew didn't want it. Oh. So seduction then. What is seduction? Seduction is the act of enticing someone into sexual activity, alluring through charm, or leading a person astray into doing something they might not otherwise choose. It relies on persuasion, flattery, and emotional or physical appeal rather than force. In other words, something that 100% of the human population which isn't castrated does. Women do it, men do it, everybody does it. This person probably does it as well. They're in your comments, by the way, right? Horrible. I know. What is being described here, right? Get her away from everyone. Well, I mean, you're not going to fuck her right in the nightclub, right? Like, you see a woman that's in a nightclub, and you want to invite her, right, for Netflix and chill. Like, obviously, you have to separate, right? Or you invite, like, the entire harem into your house. Like, isn't this how dating works? Like, I would genuinely love to have a person that is part of these 1.3 million, like not Zoya, because Zoya is doing this for cash. Like, there's no reason to have a conversation with a person that may very well not even sincerely believe this shit. But like people that are outraged and they're like, yes, absolutely horrible. How do you expect dating to function? Like, how is dating? A car salesman that notices you don't want to buy the car, but uses his charm, his technique, in order to isolate you from your friends and family and convince you to buy the car. Is he mugging you, you fucking retard? Right? But like, this is how it works. You have morons on the internet. They see this shit and they buy into it. They're like, oh, goodness gracious, everybody is a rapist. Yeah, sure. Like, if rapist is normal, like, here's what I don't understand. Like, how does this people mind operates? If genuinely, unironically, 95% of men were rapists, why would rape even be illegal at that point? Like, if everybody does it, right? So, like, your father, your grandfather, your brother, your son, everybody, right? I mean, this is what the study shows. They did it on 2,689 men. Why would it be illegal? Like, it would just be normal, wouldn't it? But, again. So, the other thing is like, oh, So what if it's a third world account? Like, this is what I keep hearing, you know? Like, what she is saying is the word of wisdom. It's like, no, it's the word of moronic, which is why you gravitate towards it. But, again, the incentive for her is to make cash. And she may very well not believe in what she is saying. She's only posting things knowing they agitate people, right? And then they do exactly what social media tells that you need to do in order to make something go viral, which leads me to assume that this is a person probably having multiple accounts, doing this on all the accounts in order to farm cash, right? So, like, you don't just post something. You put a picture or a video, something made with Grok, especially, right? Because it's original. If you put a thing that exists in another place, Twitter recognizes it and refuses to share it. And then you answer your own comments, right? And they answer their own comments with more Spider-Man bullshit and other Grok retarded things. The whole purpose is to generate engagement. Now, the problem is when a lot of people do this, and it has gotten to a sufficiently high number, social media becomes a place that generally creates mental unwell. Like, if everybody posts stuff in order to upset and enrage other people, then when you spend time on social media, it's upsetting. Not for me, because, like, I do it as a job, and I usually just, you know, like, this is how you solve this entire problem, right? Like, you do not have to engage or anything like that. You just block and move on, and this actually lowers their algorithmic reach. But for most individuals that generally want to use social media like the way it used to be used, you know, in order to engage with communities, to have fun and stuff like that, you end up in a chucklehead like this. You click their link, and now the algorithm sends you 100 other chuckleheads like that. And it's mentally draining, right? So people should always check and see the country that these messages come from. And if you also look at their Twitter account, you'll notice that their entire presence is designated to create outrage. And so there is no point in engaging or having an honest conversation because they're not sincere. Now, of course, there are content creators that do want to talk about certain issues sincerely. But when you notice that one isn't, just block and move on, because there's no point in engaging. You're giving them what they want, and what they want is to farm money, right? I don't know, like YouTube having a monetization system didn't ruin the platform as much as Elon Musk's Twitter, which allows people to make $100 or $200 by generating posts that receive 1 million clicks. And unfortunately, the algorithm rewards outrage far more than it rewards wholesomeness. Let me know what you guys think, and as usual, we'll see each other in the comment section. Take care.